Last time on Nintendo 64 Quest, Jay dropped a ton of cash at Good Time Games and discovered that he's only 2 games away from completing his quest. And to help him end it, Rob decided to go on the hunt in Phoenix at Game On Expo to see if he could find the remaining games. But how will all this pan out? Find out on this episode of Nintendo 64 Quest. No answer from Jay means I'm going to keep doing some more hunting. Maybe there's better options. Either way, it gives him time to get a hold of me before I have to make a decision. Is this all we've got for 64?
We got some 64 games there. I think we have the Pokemon themed ones there. That is all we have right now.
Yeah. It is scarce at the show. Wow, the Blockbuster exclusives and that stuff like that, or Super Bowling or Stunt Racers. How are we going to get those big ones, though? Are we just going to hope to find them in a pile?
They kind of just happen to be there, yeah. Sometimes they are, not all the time.
I don't like those odds. Still nothing from Jay. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Is this mainly all your 64 games right now? Smash Brothers, Mario Party, Zelda. The staples. Not what I'm looking for. Now there's a booth just over here that looks crazy. I saw them getting set up this morning, and I'm not sure about 64 stuff, but they have tons of other stuff. They have a sealed Darkwing and a Mega Man 1, 5, 4. How you doing? Doing well. 64 stuff over there? Thanks.
What did you want to see?
Stunt Racer or Super Bowling, if you have them.
Do you care about condition?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm not sure.
Oh, Stunt Racer.
Joey!
Super Bowling is a somewhat unconventional bowling game that came out late in the N64 life cycle. It has a variety of themed bowling locales, employs a weird first-person perspective at times, and is incredibly rare, which also makes it very expensive to find on the collector market. Oh, Blockbuster label and everything. Is this the best you can do on these prices too?
I'm gonna see what I could have sworn I had another. I got this one. It's a little bit cheap.
320.
That's what I was asking about the condition.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll give that one back to you for sure. It's super faded. Oh, the sticker's totally rubbing off there. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. This is completely against who I am. My gut feelings is hang on to these cards. I don't want to let them go. But with Stunt Racer at $350 and Super Bowling at $650, that's $1,000 US. Jay only has $1,000 Canadian. That's like a $300 difference for Jay. We can't afford that. What would you consider doing 3 and 6 on Sunday? Like you offered me $900 for them, right?
Yeah, push it over here.
Okay.
You want
Awesome.
to get this one for 3 now?
I'm gonna wait for now because I gotta get a hold of him, make sure he's comfy. Okay, well I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Feel free to hide them too. I didn't expect that. Both games in one booth. Okay, well let's keep hunting and see if we can find it, because right now we could end the quest with that right there. He wants 900 American, which is like 1,200 Canadian. Jay doesn't have that kind of cash to spend. He's telling me that he's got to really rein it in. He's only got $1,000, so I don't think we can make that happen. But let's keep going. I feel really bad because I was the one that convinced Jay that $1,000 was going to be plenty of cash to finish this quest with these 2 cards. But now here they are in front of us, and it's not enough. Do we finish the quest or do we not? Are we gonna let it go for the sake of a couple $100? I've got to get it cheaper for 900. It's got to be like 750 total all in. Otherwise it's too much. So that means I got to get Stunt Racer for like 300 or less. And that means I've got to get Super Bowling for like $400 or less, 450. Hi there, how you doing? Well, that depends on what you've got and what you might be selling for. Do you have any N64 stuff that is really nice to see, like rare stuff?
You guys have a question?
Yeah, 64 stuff. What do you have? Is it just seal?
I have a copy of Mario Kart, but that's it.
Is this all the 64 stuff you all have here?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's all 64.
Come on, man.
It's going too quick.
What is that? Have you noticed that? Like, it's like evaporating.
Like the PlayStation, not so much. The Nintendo just disappearing.
Okay, but they came out at the same time. How come one is more popular than the other? What's the deal?
I prefer the PlayStation myself, but
Well, then you'd have a happy day trying to game hunt. What are you doing for me? Okay, so I just got a message from Doug. Doug runs Retro City Games in Las Vegas, and he knows about Jay's Quest. And he says he has a 64 cart for me, so I'm gonna go see if I can find him. Hey, do you guys, Doug's not here, is he?
not right now. They'll be here tomorrow.
He'll be here tomorrow. He was saying that you guys might have some 64 stuff, since I don't see.
It's the one, and then a handful, like literally a handful.
Once I got
Yeah.
it, I realized it was
What's the one that he said to hold back? Because he messaged me and said, "Hey, I've got something for 64."
Gotcha. So yeah. Yep.
Okay, well, I just got goosebumps. So Antonio's filling in for Doug, but he hands me the game that Doug set aside. It's Super Bowling, and he's got it marked at $449. And this is what he's retailing it for?
Yeah.
So I need to talk to Doug if he's... And he'll be here tomorrow. No big deal. Okay. Hide this.
Gotcha.
Hide this. Thank you. I will talk to Doug tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
Of course, man.
So this is a holy moment because finishing the quest is now a reality. If we can just save $50 on Doug's copy of Super Bowling, and if that seller keeps his word and sells Stunt Racer for $300, then Jay will have finished N64 quest. Best of all, Jay's ready to talk. I can fill him in on all this. He only knows about the one copy of Stunt Racer. It's gonna blow his mind. Hey, are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Okay, so two things. I went over to one booth, a different booth, and he had a copy of Stunt Racer and Super Bowling.
Oh,
The best he would do is $900 for both. He had Stunt Racer at $350 and Super Bowling at $650, so he's taking like $50 off each. Okay. So that means I could probably wiggle Stunt Racers down to $300 if we just went after that. But listen to me. I also went over to Retro City Games. Like I said, Doug isn't there, but I talked to Antonio, who's watching the table, and Doug had a cart set aside for me. Doug has it retailed for $449, and it's Super Bowling for $449, and that's a retail price, which we know Doug will cut us a deal.
how is it that Doug is like, is this like Destiny? How is it that Doug has like...
Of course, Doug has the exact game that we need, right? Like, what the hell? So I'm gonna try to get this cart, the Stunt Racer, for $300. I know you don't care about condition. I mean, it's not awful. It's good. The label's a little faded. And then I will wait to talk to Doug tomorrow, but it'll be less than $450. So, my friend, if I get this cart for $300, that means you're under your $1,000, and we know we're even gonna save more from that with whatever deal Doug gives us.
That's gonna be under 1,000.
What do you think? Is this a done deal?
I guess it's a done deal.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send you pictures.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. That's crazy.
Dude, I can't believe it. So I've seen now 3 copies of Stunt Racer here and 2 Super Bowling. And I looked at booths everywhere here, and nobody had anything except for like Conquer Bad Fur Day times 10. Like everybody had Conkers, but like nobody had anything. This one place had like the top 40 games, like Beast Wars, 3 of them, Indiana Jones, 5 of them, you know, Daikatana, everything. And that's the one that was gonna give us 300 on Sunday if it's still there. But I mean, 3 Stunt Racers and 2 Super Bowlings, and Doug has one for us. Like, what are the odds?
I mean, I can stay here.
So it's safe to say that we completed N64 quest.
You completed N64 quest, man. These are your decisions, not mine. Yeah, buddy. I can't wait to get these in your hand. Let me go pull the trigger on this, and when I see Doug tomorrow, I'll pull the trigger on the other one and let you know what it ended up being, okay?
All right, brother. Make sure you give me a call.
Yeah, I will, man. Cheers. I'm back, my friends. I want to get Stunt Racer from you right now. No?
Which one?
Stunt Racer.
No, I meant like the cheaper one.
Yeah, the cheaper one. Can you do 3 on this?
I mean, I really don't want to, but I will. I really promise.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. 3. Now he's 1 away. 1 away. Boom. Here we are, Game On Expo. It's the final day. We gotta go see Doug to get that cart. Super Bowling, we know it's affordable at $449. Will he give us a better deal? It comes to a close today. Booth's right there. I don't see Doug yet, but I'm hopeful that he's here today now. There he is.
It's Rob.
Doug! Rob! What's going on, man? So I've known Doug for 10 years, and he's truly one of the greats out there. He knows so much about gaming, so much about collecting. He's super kind, and when he heard about N64 Quest, he wanted to help.
How you been?
Good. So Antonio showed me a game that you got.
Yeah.
You got to scroll around back there and find it for me?
I guess so.
Okay, go scroll on. I'm a little excited.
A little? If you're only a little, I'm not going to show it to you.
I'm really excited.
Okay,
Doug.
there you go. Think it's that guy?
So, Super Bowling.
Yep.
And this is your retail price, or is this the friend price?
Well, those are US dollars, not Canadian. So
you would do it for Canadian, which is like $5, right, yeah. American? Doug, along with his wife Nicole, own Retro City Games in Las Vegas. There's 2 locations, and every time you visit, there's bound to be some treasure that you didn't know about, or some amazing thing that you never expect to turn up. Everything is always fairly priced, the staff is completely knowledgeable, and everything is fair across the board. So it's so fitting in some ways that they might be the ones to sell us the final cart that we need to complete Nintendo 64 Quest. This is the last game we need to complete the set. If we do this today, you're gonna be the big hero.
is that really the final game?
It's the final game. The question is this the final price, given we're flipping everything for Alzheimer's? What can you do? If you feel good about it, I'm not gonna push you.
What are you thinking?
I don't like this. I'm usually the guy behind the camera.
I know. I love it.
I was hoping to do 300 US.
Yes.
I was hoping to do 200 US. So I really pushed Doug hard when I asked him to drop the price from 450 to 300. And I mean, he went for it, but we're sitting there joking, we're ribbing each other a bit. I don't know if he's serious, and I kind of got to make sure that he's okay with this because, heck, I'm a little nervous. This is the last game we need for the quest. I don't want to rip him off, and I want to end this just perfectly. No, what do you feel comfortable with?
Let's do 300.
You sure?
It's a good cause.
You really do? You sure you believe that? Like you're good? Like you
Okay,
believe in the
US
price? Yes,
Yes.
US dollars. All right, man.
Yeah.
N64 Quest is complete. Come here, give me a big hug. Oh, man.
Oh.
Dude, you did it. You finished it for us. That's it. Game over. Hey, hey.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
We're back.
I'm back. been a bit of a trip.
How was it?
Good to see
you, man. How was it?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah? Yeah, got
pretty cool.
Got some good news? Or?
Well, yeah, you know what the good news is. We talked on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What does it feel like in this moment?
It feels great to be, give me that. Feels great to be doing this for the Alzheimer's Society, and it really feels great to complete the N64 collection with these two. Oh man, there you go. Stunt Racer and Super Bowling, games that every kid wanted. There you go.
So, looks like you set up the whole set here. Now you're just missing those two?
Just these two. Oh, the rare ones always have the sticker on them. Isn't that great? That looks so good. Wobbly, but good.
It's a complete set of N64 games. You did it.
6 days?
6 days technically for you, because today this transaction represents one. I already got the e-transfer from you.
Yes.
So six days.
Yeah.
But now the real work kind of begins, right? Because how much money do you have in all of this, including the two I just gave you? What did you spend on all 296?
13,685.
13,685.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we were to say for even numbers, it was $15,000, 13,685 Canadian. If we say it was 15,000, then you've got to sell like 300 tickets for $50 each to the raffle in order to break even.
Yeah, so $50 each, yeah. I was thinking that each ticket would be $100.
I don't think people are going to spend $100.
You don't think 100 for a
I don't think
raffle?
people are going to spend $50 on a ticket.
Really?
I think people are going to be hard pressed to spend $25 on a ticket.
Really?
Yeah.
3 days later, we launched the raffle on our Nintendo 64 Quest website, and it didn't go over well. After 2 months, we had only secured 100 tickets, and at $25 a ticket, that wasn't going to pay Jay back the cash he fronted or yield a donation of any kind.
All right. What's going on? Where are we going?
Well, it's been a few months since we've completed the set, and we decided to hold a raffle, which, I don't know, I thought it was a really great idea. You could, buy a ticket, you get a chance to get one of the games from the journey and other donations that we had. And it's been up for a while now, and unfortunately it's just not doing anything. It's dead in the water. So we're exploring option B, which is to take this set to game retailers. We're gonna go to Game Cycle, our buddy John, and see what he says about that. And dude, it's so weird. I didn't think that the raffle idea would fail like this. It was such a good idea, but apparently not. So this is our option B right now. I need to recoup that cash. It's a big chunk, and I've been out since October, 8 months? Yeah, and I really need to get it back in some way or another. So this is what we're doing.
But with retailers, they got to make margin on it, so they can't give you what you bought it for. Are you gonna do you think you're actually gonna get what you paid, or?
I don't think I'm going to get what I paid. No, I definitely don't. We've got discounts in every place we went to, thank God, so that's going to help a bit. But no, I'm going to take a hit, and then with that, I'm going to have to make a donation to Alzheimer's from the money, which is fine. I mean, that's what we're doing, so that's the plan anyway.
You could always auction the whole thing off on eBay. Nobody's gonna know it's your thing or whatever.
Well, I've been sitting without that money in my bank account since October. I need to get it back, so that's not really an option right now. And then I got to worry to do eBay, then I got to worry about shipping all of that, and that's, I don't really feel comfortable shipping something that's worth, well, it's worth more than $14,000, much more, but that's just what I put into it, right? No, I think this is the best bet, and unless we find like a private collector. But again, not to put a rush on this, but I've been without that money for a while now, and I need to get it back in the bank account.
Private collector's an interesting idea.
Just thought of it.
Yeah.
Just thought of it right now.
There is one collector I can think of.
Yeah, there's one I can think of too. He's pretty far from here. I was thinking of Todd.
Yeah.
I don't really know anyone else, honestly, that would be interested. I mean, that's the thing, right, Rob? It's like if I put an ad out, then the end of the show will be spoiled. We don't want to do that.
GameCycle offered Jay a fair price for his collection, exactly what he paid. So Jay would only be out whatever he chose to donate to the Alzheimer's Society out of his own personal funds. But with Todd as an option, our private collector friend who lives 10 hours away, we couldn't let that go untested. A quick phone call to Todd let us know he was interested in the whole set and would likely match the retail offer. But could he beat it? And were the games going to be in good enough condition for him? The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time might be the quintessential corner piece of the Nintendo 64 library. While Mario 64 introduced gamers to the 3D space, Zelda captivated players and brought them on an adventure like they'd never seen before. It received universal praise from critics and players with incredible review scores across the board. It set a new standard in the industry with the introduction of the Z targeting system so players could interact and engage with enemies in a 3D environment. Similarly, the game allowed for the seamless switching of items, making inventory management smooth and intuitive. While some games get clumsy when asking the player to switch between perspectives, Ocarina of Time's first-person view was critical and easy for aiming items like the hookshot and the bow. And it didn't hurt that the boss battles were pretty innovative and memorable too. The game's cutscenes and cinematic storytelling techniques were ahead of the curve, and together gave the player a strong sense of adventure that encouraged exploration and rewarded curiosity. Moreover, the side quests and the mini-games provided additional depth and replayability, and even the inclusion of Epona, Link's horse, introduced horseback riding mechanics, expanding the game's exploration possibilities further still. Zelda games have always been known for their dungeons and puzzles, and Ocarina didn't disappoint there either, even if the Water Temple frustrated so many of us. The game's soundtrack, composed by Koji Kondo, includes iconic pieces like Zelda's Lullaby and The Song of Time, both of which have become staples in gaming music. Ultimately, like most great games, it's the straightforward epic tale of Link's quest to save Princess Zelda and defeat the evil around the land that captivated players with its depth and emotional narrative. And if we're ever really wondering if a game has forged an impactful legacy, we gotta look no further than the current day competition scene. In this case, you'll find a number of people speedrunning daily to try and claim the world record of beating Ocarina of Time. But Ocarina wasn't the only Zelda game released for the N64. There is also Majora's Mask. Between the 3-day cycle in Majora's Mask that creates a unique sense of urgency and strategy, a deeper storyline that delves into darker and more complex themes such as loss and grief, or just the amazing art direction in the atmospheric world of Termina filled with eerie and mysterious environments, Majora's Mask has a strong group of vocal gamers and there's no doubting them. Majora's Mask just has a lot going for it. The transformative masks add a lot of varied gameplay mechanics too, and it enriched the player's experience in the game. Add in an abundance of side quests that are intricately woven into the main story, often involving deep character interactions and emotional arcs that really go the distance for the play experience, and this feels like a winner. But ultimately, whether or not you love Ocarina of Time, or you're a hipster gamer like me and think Majora's Mask is better, it's impossible to argue that gamers were shortchanged with these two amazing adventures on the Nintendo 64.